Hello, 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 everybody. This is Big Tuna coming at you with another episode of Sid Meier's Civilization 5 Brave New World. We are playing as Elizabeth's England civilization. And, we are in video 4, turn 76. Things are going pretty well. We definitely got off to an interesting start. Now, there's something I have to confess to all of you. I have yet to make it through a series like this where I don't make some kind of blunder. This was a relatively small blunder, actually, if I'm being honest. But somehow I completely forgot to save when I finished the video last time. It was on turn 76. Luckily, I do have autosave turned on for every 10 turns. I wonder if there's a way to tighten that up. I would even be interested in autosaving every 5 turns. I did have to go back to turn 70 and play through. Now look, I am not the kind of guy to cheat, so I did, to the very, very best of my memory, just kind of go through and make every single same decision that I did before. I swear it was not to cheat or anything like that. So if you're seeing a unit is one tile over or something like that, then my apologies. I will try to, the first thing I try to do after every video is save. I'll actually probably try to save before I try to cut sometimes I cut the recording, but then I get so interested in the recording I forget to friggin' save the game, which is not a good practice. Anyway, so yeah, we're on turn 76, and things have taken an interesting turn. So we have a very beastly and intimidating neighbor directly to our west. It's not a good situation, frankly. They already have 5 cities out. They're playing a Liberty game. So they're going to probably try to put down a lot more cities. They took a patronage turn, interestingly enough, which is kind of unsettling. That means they could kind of become friends with city-states in our borders. That's actually something I didn't really think about. We have Riga in our borders. They're not friends with anybody yet, but if they somehow ally Riga and then attack us, they do have a foothold into our kingdom. That's something really interesting I didn't think about until now that I might need to explore. It's we think of ourselves as blocked off, but if Riga declares on us and Poland declares on us, we are suddenly pincered and York is suddenly pincered. I don't like that. Then again, a city-state is not going to be as intimidating as a civ. We're not going to lose any of our... If we lose any of our cities to a city-state, we really screwed up. But that being said, that's kind of scary. If Riga ever declares on us, we will need to march our longbowmen down and just take the city. That has to be our play. Anyway, I don't want to get too... You can tell how I'm, thinking through all this stuff. But one step at a time. Anyway, we do have York here. And that's kind of going to act as the gateway to the city. It's only pop 2 on this turn, but I am going to immediately upgrade it to pop 3. Let me make sure I'm not preventing growth. I'm not, so that's good. And it looks like it's working the biggest food tiles right now. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to let that grow. But yeah, we generally just want to fortify this city as much as possible. Once we make the proper gold, I am going to try to go ahead. I am going to try to upgrade this ancient archer, which is kind of a useless, not a great unit, to a composite bowman. That increases its melee strength from 5, which is very, very fragile, to 7. It's slightly better, and more importantly, the range attack from 7 to 11. That's a big boost. If we can get these both as comp bowmen, that would make me feel a lot more comfortable. We do have walls in New York, but yeah, we need to be ready for an attack. I would love to get a tri-remount as well, just to kind of explore the bay here. I'm hoping this cuts through so that we can get to cities like Warsaw and Lutz, and maybe even if I did notice Korea was in the game, if we need to take out Seoul, that could be a good play. So anyway, yeah, we're just trying to get our empire off the ground while remaining wary and trying to not get overpowered by Poland, because that would be really, really bad to our game. So here's something I was considering. So I was thinking I would actually go for the National College before I get a 4th city out, and I'm thinking that's actually a bad play, and we are having trouble with happiness. The problem is that Poland doesn't like us. They're probably going to war with us, and they have a lot of wine, but they don't want to trade it to us. And we've only met 2 other cities, which are the Koreans and the Romans, and neither one of them seems particularly interested in trading with us. So, yeah, that leaves us a little bit in a vulnerable for happiness because we literally can't trade. We don't have many luxury luxury resources. But the thing is, we can't allow that to get in the way of developing our infrastructure. So I really think we just need to go ahead and get that fourth city out. We can keep it on a low pop, but I just want to get some kind of work going on the buildings. I just think like the earlier we get it out, the earlier, even if we need to like max pop it at like 2 or 3 and just have it like, work the iron, get on iron online for the Empire and just like build up its production before it can focus on growth. I'm happy with that. I do just want to get that city out there and get that work underway. So I am actually going to switch London from a granary focus to a settler, which it looks like I think we can get in 11 turns, but here's the thing. You cannot starve when you're producing a settler. So I'm curious if we can't get that down a little bit further. Great. So just like that, just by moving 2 citizens over, we're able to get it down by 3 turns to 8. That's great. If we can get that settler in 8 turns. I am curious if I like move. What happens if I move these units here? No, never mind. We're not going to try to scoop up the extra gold for now, and we are going to try to get. We're going to get that settler in 8 turns. Yeah, we're going to leave this composite bowman here. It takes 80 gold to upgrade to a composite bowman for the other one. Okay, we're going to keep exploring with this guy. And yeah, we're going to end the turn. We do have to be very wary of Poland declaring on us, though. That is a definite fear. Oh, man, we got attacked. Composite bowman did. I'm going to move this guy back a tile, and then I think I can reach. Boom. Yeah, look at that damage he does to a traditional spearman. So that's pretty beastly. Wait, how are we up to 9? Okay, that makes me a little angry. I should have locked the tiles. That makes me feel dumb. I definitely should have locked those tiles. We basically lost a turn on that worker. Well, that's annoying. Oh, no. I should have locked those tiles for sure. All right, we lost a turn. What can you do? That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, no, we are losing money. Well, gotta do what we gotta do. I'm gonna have this guy improve the... I mean, we can get more gold out of the copper. I am actually gonna have him improve the copper. Get some gold hooked up for the Empire. Okay, we are just barreling through the resources around York. I think I'm gonna have him work the deer. I just want to focus on production for now, since happiness is a little bit short supplied. But yeah, I do want to keep growing York if at all possible. So here's what I'm actually thinking. Maybe I will, since it's pop 3, I might just let it focus on production for now. Actually, I think that is what I'm going to do. Get us a little bit of gold. Get us some faith. Yeah, just focus on getting that library out. Man, look at all this unexpected. Korea is not expanding at all. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know if they just can't get their empire off the ground or what. My hope, the reason I'm kind of maxing York out at pop 3 is because I want to get this settler out here and then grow that city to pop 3, and then we don't have any cities under pop 3 for the happiness we have, and that's a good place to be. Here's the thing. I feel a little bit silly with this warrior chilling because I don't know what the warrior is really gonna do until he's upgraded. Once he's upgraded to a swordsman, he'll be a little bit more useful. But yeah, until then, he's just kind of like sitting around. He's not like, if they really attack us with beastly units, like the warrior's not gonna be much help. But I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna slam him against one of their more difficult units. Okay, I am actually seeing that they're building a that they're building a Colosseum. I am going to go ahead and grow York. I forgot we had Colosseums on the way. Yeah, we can... the last Library of the Empire is not going to be up in 12 turns, so we have a little bit of time to grow the city as well. Okay. Great. I'm going to proceed. I think we're getting a policy coming our way in the next turn. We are losing a lot of gold now. Did we meet somebody? Oh, Rome wants to accept an embassy. I kind of don't want them to. They can be aggressive. I don't really want them to know where I am. Okay, we grew to the next tile. Boom. I am going to take advantage of the growth. Okay, we have 8 happiness. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, I'm going to just explore. Okay, so Korea's finally branching out. I do need to constantly, like, keep an eye on... Okay, Poland got gold. Do they really... Let's see if how they feel now about us. Wow, quite a delay. Is there any way they can hook up some copper for wine? And they definitely don't want to trade with us. And I'm assuming nothing will make the deal work. They don't like us. Why don't they like us? They covet lands that you currently own. They want to conquer us. They're mad that we set up that city, but I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do without setting up a city like that. I'm sorry. Okay, so Nottingham did finish the Colosseum, so that's pretty exciting. And yeah, we have a little bit of time to build the library because we are gonna build this 4th city. So here's actually what I'm gonna propose. I am gonna propose we get... Part of me wants to get a cargo ship, but we are struggling a little bit for happiness. I want to get these trade routes set up. But I think for 7 turns, it's more than worth it to get out a trireme. Oh man, we're losing a lot of gold. Yeah, that's not a good situation. And we're only making 1 faith. What exactly is going on? I don't know. Why are we not focusing on our, like, copper just to make a little gold? Is it because we're focused so much on growth? Yeah, we don't have a lot of... Like, we're starving if we focus on the copper tile. Okay, that actually helps things a little bit. Why were they not... We were wasting gold and faith? That was a little silly. Huh. Yeah, but I do want to get a trireme out. We can kind of use that trireme to explore up here, and hopefully, maybe we can even meet another Civ and trade them, because it doesn't look like there's any Civs up near the pole. I'm guessing there's probably some Civs up this way, and if we can trade them for our luxury resources for theirs and boost our happiness, that'd be totally worth it. We also just want to know what the map looks like. I think that's a good investment on our part. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do right now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and construct a camp. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm seeing some swordsmen in Krakow. And they're growing. I mean, I like our defense in York right now. But we need to be expecting an attack there. I feel like it's kind of inevitable. I really need to move this guy back. I don't want him to die. That would be catastrophic for the Empire. Yeah, we need some extra gold. I think it's extra gold. Yeah. Okay. Again, just keeping an eye. Oh, Rome has truffles. This is a game changer. Greetings. Okay, copper for truffles. Come on, baby. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what we wanted. All right, that makes me breathe a tiny bit easier. The fact that we can get our hands on more happiness. Okay, now I'm feeling like we can grow. I'm actually comfortable with, like, focusing on growth. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's excellent. Yeah, unfortunately, that means less gold for us. We are going to have to solve our gold problem. And I think that might involve building a connection between London and Nottingham. Luckily, there's not much. Like, we're going to improve the copper and then maybe just connect with two cities. There's not much overhead to pay there, luckily. It's a pretty short connection. Okay. Knocked out that trireme who was giving us problems. I am going to let this guy heal up. Anybody else we can meet over here? No. I know the score might be freaking some of you guys out. I wouldn't really let that get to you too much right now. I don't think it's super duper important. Okay, we do need to hook this gold up. So I'm just gonna get every copper source improved. Yeah, the thing is, like, the AI starts out with bonuses, but we're gonna settle our 4th city. We're gonna really, like, get our empire underway, and we'll catch up in other ways. Some people just have a high score because they've settled a lot. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I am going to explore down here. Composite bowman. Yeah, let's get him the rough terrain. There's plenty of rough terrain around here. Yeah, so it'll be good to grow in Nottingham. Yeah, this extra happiness is definitely a nice. It's a breath of fresh air. We're gonna go through it quickly, especially with, like, founding a new city. I think getting that trireme online, we're gonna go trireme into library, but it'll boost our military score a little bit, which would be nice. Okay, I am gonna see if we can take out this barb camp. Oh yeah, just a warrior. It'll also net us a little bit of extra gold and give us some breathing room. I don't like the -4 that we're experiencing currently. Yeah, let's check out Korea's lands a little bit. Okay, so they've settled. They settled again in a really dumb place, like far away from their luxury resource. Okay, great. Nottingham has grown. And they landed on the gold, which is good. Like, unfortunately, we have to focus on, like, growth for them. Yeah, like, we want them to... Let's see. We want them to grow big and mighty. Okay. We got the deer hooked up. That's gonna help our... Yeah, I think it's... I don't know if it's +1 food or +1 production. I'm actually not sure. Yeah, let's just work the farm. Yeah, gonna kill these guys. Get, like I said, a little bit of extra gold for the empire. We have a settler coming in the next turn, which is great. Okay, Caesar got the Temple of Artemis. Nothing really big to sweat over yet. We don't want Poland getting the statue of Statue of Zeus, which I don't know if they have honor. It doesn't show that they have any. So they have liberty and they have patronage. So they're going to be a widespread empire with a lot of friends. Sejong did not go tradition, which makes me feel better. That's almost why they're, like, languishing. They don't have much growth. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use this guy to kill the warrior. Let's hope nobody else spawns there, and if they don't, we can just go ahead and take that camp, solve the problem, maybe get Riga to like us a little bit more. Okay, so we have a little bit of extra time on our hands. Let's get that granary. We're gonna want a granary in the capital. Yeah, we are. We want that granary. I'm going to focus on growth. Okay, and that was the problem. We were getting a lot of growth from, like, the sugar. Or, I'm sorry, a lot of gold from, like, sugar and copper. So yeah, we're gonna keep we're positive again, which is good. Let's venture south. Okay, there's a city-state. We can get like a tiny bit of gold from them. I am actually I'm gonna connect London and Nottingham. I think that's a good investment. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And we can get this composite bowman too. We're gonna get some gold from settling right on the copper. This is ballsy of me, but I'm feeling confident enough to just put the settler here. I'm gonna use this guy. I'm going to use this composite bowman to like escort him down. This is usually bad practice, but I'm feeling pretty safe about it. Okay, I'm glad that Riga's not friends with anybody. That's good news. Yeah, if we destroy this encampment, they might like us. They'll like us if we get incense. Let's see, as you work still, I just want to make sure that they're growing properly. Now that they have that camp. Yep. Oh, and even netted one production, one turn toward that library, which is good. Ah, they stole the horses. I knew Riga was going to go for the horses. You can't get everything in this game, and it's good that we weren't going for that tile right now anyway. Oh, that's painful. A hand axe. Oh, man. We were one turn off. The hand axeman I really, really hate. Okay, I am going to bring this guy right next door. Okay, are we meeting Prague for the first time? I guess not, but we'll meet these guys. We'll see if somebody's down here. Okay, now we're absolutely... This might seem like a noob move, but I think we need the happiness. We're going to beeline for physics. We're going to pick up a little science in the meantime, so it's not going to be quite as, like, many turns to get to physics. But we want to go for Notre Dame. Terracotta. Casimir. Not good. Terracotta army doubles your army size. Let's look at the demographics. I'm a little bit scared to look. Okay, I don't like that. We had to invest in early infrastructure. Yeah, there's a lot of things kind of going against us right now. We had to make some key moves at the beginning. We're not very scary to Poland right now. We do need to get some military units out there. Yeah, I would invest in some comp bowmen, and in fact, I'll probably invest in a comp bowman in York for the next turn, and probably another one in London, honestly, when we get this granary out. Yeah, that seems very necessary. We don't want to fall too far behind. That's a scary position to be. Okay, let's get this guy to escort. Oh, and he can even get another round off. That's good. Maybe we'll try to take him out before we settle. We'll see. So we can meet these guys, get a little gold. 15, okay. The Koreans have almost certainly met them. Oh, did we just meet somebody? Indonesia. They have some incense to trade us for copper. Okay, they're another, like, maritime civ, sort of. Like, they don't have any unique units on the coast, but they are kind of a coastal civ. Hopefully, they'll trade us. Oh, great. Okay. So this is good. We're meeting some civs to give us happiness. Indonesia is kind of middling. Like, they don't scare me as much. They're definitely better than finding, like, a Zulu or something like that. We already have some tough civs to contend with, guys. Like, having a Korea and a Poland on the map is not ideal. But yeah, I think we're going to try to overcome that adversity. I am going to get the sheep online for London. Yeah, that's scary with that upgrade that Casimir got. We're gonna need to fortify. When we get to 80 gold, I am going to pay to turn this guy into an archer. Or, I'm sorry, a composite bowman. Yeah, it sucks we lost the horses. We could always roll over Riga and take their stuff. Like, it could happen. Do we want to establish an embassy? No, again, not really. Like, I kind of know where Rome is. And I don't want them to know where I am. Incense. Oh, we got incense for Riga. And New York loves the king. I wasn't even paying attention to that. So Riga likes us now. I think it's worth taking out this barb camp really quick. Let's see. Okay, we will settle this city, and then we'll go take the barb camp. And then if Riga likes us and they hook up silver for us, that would be a great position to be in. But yeah, London can definitely grow. And like, in fact, we want it to grow. I may even, with this much happiness, I am probably going to want to get an internal trade route set up. Now, yeah, like I said, we need to get those comp bowmen. I don't want us to fall too far behind. We have the trireme out now, so that's good. Let's do a little bit of exploring. We can kind of explore the coast. There's still like that last civ we need to meet. Yeah, let's just kind of look around. 15 golds. I am going to... Okay, we are paying for that trireme now, but I do want to spend this money and just like get another comp bow. I'm going to feel a lot better having a comp bow right there in York. And I absolutely should be investing in a granary in York, but I am just going to get one more comp bow in there. I don't want them invading. That would not make me happy. Okay, so we did get a trireme. I think it's absolutely time to get time to get a library underway in Nottingham. Yeah, I think that's the play. We want to make moves for National College, and yeah, we need to start with a college right away for the fourth city. But I think that fourth city is going to have pretty high production with the copper and everything. All right. He wants to do some kind of trade so he doesn't hate our guts. Trade us wine, please. Oh, he's friendly. That's great. That's actually excellent news. Like he's actually, his disposition towards us is a little bit better than it was. Yes, let's be friends with Korea. We want friends. They don't seem like the strongest empire, but we want friends. The fact that Poland is friendly with us right now, and the fact that they're doing trades, that's a pretty big sign. So guys, we have 19 happiness. Sometimes civs will kind of make declarations of friendship with you. They didn't make declaration of friendship, but they're friendly and they're doing trades with us. Like sometimes they will do that to backstab you. We definitely have to be vigilant. We can't let our guard down for sure. And we need to like park a lot of military units in York. There's no question. Definitely need to fortify that city as much as possible. Again, it is the gateway to England. But, hey, I'm going to use that happiness to completely build up the infrastructure of my empire, increase our population and our production and everything. So really help us get off the ground. So anyway, that's great news. I'm going to go ahead and I like to save before I found cities. I don't know. I save a lot. Should be pretty easy to see that. Alrighty, folks. I'm going to go ahead and found our fourth city. Hastings. Boom. I thought it was Hastings. I just didn't want to look stupid if I got it wrong. Okay, so we have the iron like right next door. I think we should definitely growth focus rather, not production focus, because we have the happiness now. We just came into a lot of happiness. But yeah, I would like to build a granary, but we absolutely need to get a library hooked up. And it's not going to take quite 38 turns because Hastings is going to grow in the meantime. I would actually like to send... I want to destroy the barb camp. Yeah. Boom. And then if we can take it the next turn, we'll make Riga happy. That'll be a really good situation. So see, this is why you explore the map. You meet civs, you get to trade. It's a good situation. We can use our trireme to explore a little bit. Just get an idea. So Rome, oh no, that's kind of a bad news. Rome is inland. So like, if they got aggressive with us, Rome would be particularly difficult. In fact, Neapolis we can take. I was kind of hoping Rome was coastal, so they'd be like easy to take. We would, yeah, we couldn't hit them with like ship in the line or anything. They're too far inland. We couldn't march longbowmen. So, like, we would have to take them with, like, later game units or, like, maybe have carrier. I don't even know how far planes can fly from carriers. Sucks. Rome is going to be kind of a bitch to take if we, like, go to war with them. On the flip side, they're going to have a difficult... I mean, they don't have a strong coastal city unless they really build up Neapolis to, like, attack London and Nottingham. And I guess Hastings. Okay. Some things shook out our way. We're getting a lot of mileage out of this archer scout. Just figuring out more about the map. We're gonna want to get a trireme out of York at some point, just to like kind of explore this part of the map. Yeah, we still have one more civ to meet, and they are doing the best. All right, let's do it. I think I may have turned the specs up a bit too high. Like, the turns are taking a while. All right, can we take this camp? We can. We toppled the camp. We have 30. Okay, we gained 25 gold. Does Riga like us for it? They reward the player that destroys a nearby. What barbarian encampment were they talking about? I'm not going to build Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. That's just not worth it. Okay, we got some wheat hooked up in York. That's great. That's going to help our growth there. Let's get the sheep. Sheep are always a good resource. Just continue to explore. Now, there's a chance our trireme gets trapped if Neapolis... Excuse me. In fact, if they take... Here's the thing. It may actually be worth turning around. Ooh, it's a tough call. Here's the thing. If they take a tile, like, out here, we will not be able to get our trireme back. And I want to be able to get our trireme back, so I'm actually going to turn around. Maybe this is where the 6th civ lives. This is a weird continent, for sure. There's, like, a very narrow little neck here that connects. Like, literally the whole map is this little juncture. I would friggin' settle. I mean... I'd settle here. I would have settled here and taken the iron and taken the fish and taken the truffles and taken the whales and maybe like well, the horses would have been actually no, too close to Florence. Never mind. Okay, so we have quite a few turns on this library. Yeah, we're gonna get our national college a little late. I think there are some reasons I went into about that I think make sense. So I just don't want our military to fall too far behind. Don't worry, guys. We will... Yeah, there are a few things that cause us to get off the ground a little bit late, but we are going to be able to take advantage of some growth and really get off the ground in the upcoming videos. So I wouldn't stress too much about the rankings right now. Okay, part of me just wants to get a cargo ship and use it to, like... build up, like send it to Nottingham and then send it back to London. First, I got to get a composite bowman. I really have to like play. I have to be supportive towards York. Yeah, I have to. If they get invaded, we're kind of screwed. Yeah, not a good situation. And then I would also want to, so yeah, I want to get 2 cargo ships up. One of them to send to Nottingham to send back to London, and one just to send to Hastings to get it off the ground. And I'll need to do that. I'm going to actually do that. I'll see how many turns I have. I might do both of those before I get out my library for London. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, York grew. That's great. So the idea, the long term is we'll have 4 comp bowmen in here, plus walls, plus like some terrain bonuses. So like, I'm hoping they're not really going to want to mess with us at that point. But we'll see. That's Indonesia. Okay, we are going to move this comp bowman back into Hastings and save a little cash. So who grew? Oh, it was York. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'm going to move this trireme back to our own waters. But yeah, we want to slowly accrue a navy. That's a very like worthwhile investment for England. I'm sad Riga didn't like love us for become friends allies with us for killing that city state. That makes me a little sad. I am gonna use the guy. Like, how far can I bring this guy? 3 to. Oh, I forgot. They move faster because they're because of the bonus. Iroquois. All right, Hiawatha. For the record, Hiawatha is frequently considered one of the worst civs to play as. They have like no bonuses. They're actually worse than like a neutral civ who has no bonuses because of the way that their bonuses work out. I would recommend if you have a choice, don't play the Iroquois. Oh man, that sucks. They don't have any copies of their luxury units. I would have loved to do a trade with them. Let me explore the rest of the map. Let's see how Korea is doing. Does anybody have a copy for us? Poland? Well, no, we don't. If we had a copy of the sugar. He is friendly, but I like that. Let's see if he'll do a declaration of friendship. He has to decline. Okay. You know what? This may sound dumb, but let's think through this. So we're trading with Indonesia. We're not trading with Korea yet, but we have 3 copper. We are trading with Rome. Let's go ahead and pick up that 5 gold from the Iroquois. We could really, really use that. We're just sitting on extra copper. And if they do come into a luxury resource, we'll just trade them for that next time. But if we had 2 copper, I'd be a little more wary. But let's go ahead and pick up that 5 gold. It's not a great deal. I tend to like to get 7, but it's 5 more gold we're making a turn, and I think England could really use it, frankly. All right. Let us keep on chugging. Iroquois. Okay. So, by the way, yeah, let's look at our opponents really quick. The Iroquois, who is like not a crazy. I'm not really afraid of the Iroquois. They have played strong sometimes. I'm not terrified of them on this map. I guess I'll have to look at their lands and like their ability to expand. They're winning right now, actually. So it's funny I say that. They're very close to Indonesia. So yeah, it's Iroquois and Indonesia. Neither of those civs freaks me out. There's Korea, who freaks me out big time, frankly. They're like the best science civ in the game, or yeah, they're probably the best science civ in the game, if not Babylon, but a lot of people consider them the best civ, and again, they're banned from a lot of games online because they're just so good. So we'll see. They're not playing to the top of their game right now, so we'll see. And then there's Rome. I mean, like, Rome is expanding pretty aggressively, it looks like, and so is Poland. Now, Poland makes me shake in my boots. They're a pretty freaky civ. Yeah, but that being said, I think we're going to be able, now that we have kind of like our empire figured out a bit, we have our core cities settled, we're going to be able to like focus on growth for the next 50 turns or so, and that I think the empire will, if you come 2 videos from now, will be looking a lot stronger. But anyway, let's keep going. We're finally starting to pick up some science from like some of the libraries that are being built. Yeah, we're about to be getting some gold from a road to Nottingham. Yeah, let's definitely get that stone improved. All right, picked up a happiness from Uluru. Wow, that's one of the best wonders in the game. So the Poles could attack us at any point, even though they're like pretending to be friendly. They are trading with us, actually. It looks like they just sent a trade route to us. Okay, they don't. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we got a city connection to Nottingham. Great. Or Nottingham has a city connection. Great. We're getting gold for the Empire. Excellent. That makes me very happy. Okay. As I feared, we can't get any ships over to this side. So our cities are effectively like cut off. I'm really hoping Riga doesn't get this tile, but they probably will at some point, and then we'll be cut off by land and by sea. I'm curious if I would want to use an extra worker for it. Maybe I'll use this worker to improve these tiles and then like build a road to London, which will be good for sending backup units. I think it is something I want to do eventually, and I might as well do it in one fell swoop if I can. It's going to be good gold for the Empire to sort of. It's going to be a lot of maintenance, but I think it's mostly going to be for like military support. I do want to use this ship to explore, but there's a good chance it gets stuck, and then I'm just going to have to like accept it as lost and like send it around. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe when I get galleys, I'll do that, but for now, I'll have like this trireme just chilling, killing any barbs or anything that are bothering our coast. Let's look over here. And I am going to get the sheep online for sure. Get that quarry belt. Yeah, our score will go up when our population goes up a bit as well. Yeah, we're getting engineering online, which, yeah, we get an extra trade route. We can build bridges over rivers, which is great. I'm just going to have this guy hang out around London for now. Okay, so we grew. Helped our science. Our science is looking pretty fresh, frankly. Nottingham grew again. I might actually... Nah, I don't know. I'll continue... I will continue focusing on food in Nottingham, I suppose. Accept embassy. Again, our military is not excellent. I'm going to refuse one final time. I don't want bad relations with Rome, but I'm not as afraid of them as I am of Poland. Okay. We have a golden age. That's excellent. That's great. Will that cause Riga to love us? I remember they like golden ages. What is this barb camp they're talking about? We destroyed a barb camp near them, and we're experiencing a golden age. Why don't they just like us? We just want you to like us, Riga. Come on. Okay. Hastings grew. That's great. Or Hastings grew. Yeah. Okay. All right. We have another composite bowman. This is the reason we want a road, so it doesn't take 7 friggin' turns to get from London to York. But what are you going to do? I'm going to send this guy to improve the sheep. 4 turns within the city. Man, it is rough terrain. Oh, no. Okay. So the moment we feared would happen, happened. So we have a few options. We either... I don't even think we can negotiate for open borders until we have civil service. But our lovely guy got stuck. Here's the thing. Oh, no. I actually shouldn't have wasted him that turn. We're going to go ahead and kill that guy. And I hate to say it, but I think he has fulfilled his purpose. I hate to, like, decrease our military count and kill a scout that was an archer. But I think he was more use out there than he was in our Civ, to be quite honest. Like, we have a much better understanding of the continent now that he has, like, gone out and about. We've met every Civ. I think... thankfully because of that guy. I don't know. We might be the only Civ who's met every other Civ. Probably not, but when the World Congress is founded, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, yeah, we're going to have to kill him because I don't want to pay gold maintenance on him. We're not going to get that much use out of him moving forward. Okay, so I do want to get... I want to actually go ahead and get a cargo ship out. And the first cargo ship I think I'm going to send to Nottingham to send back to London for growth. And the second one I'm going to send to Hastings to help Hastings grow. It's kind of a mix. Yeah, we want Hastings to get off the ground for sure. We have a lot of growth to do if you couldn't tell. And it looks like we're falling behind in the game. I think we got off to a rough start, but again, we have a lot of benefits that were like kind of walled off from the world in a lot of ways. I am going to accept an embassy with Indonesia. They don't frighten me quite as much. All right, and this is the last turn we will play in this video. Yeah, just going to get another bowman. Actually, okay. I'm sorry, archer. Yeah, there's no other. We are going to... No, you're not worth the gold. I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and delete you. Save a little. I know that seems cold. I know I just like murked a dude in our own empire. And that seems cold. And I feel a little bad about it. But I think he had to go. And I'm sorry. But I don't want to pay gold maintenance on him to like sit in that little group of tiles. So he got trapped. He got trapped way later than I thought he would. But alas, he did get trapped. Okay. I'm going to go to the last turn of the video. Watch it be Poland declaring war on us. Anyway, I will feel more comfortable once that comp bowman makes it all the way down. Like, we will have 4 comp bowmen in New York. That'll make me feel a little bit calmer from, like, being invaded. Okay, we're falling behind in science, but not, like, irreparably far behind. Once our population grows a little bit, we'll catch up. So, yeah, we'll move this guy here. So, like, yeah, we're defended now. We got, if anybody messes with us, we have 3 composite bowmen to straighten them out. And then if they get to York, like, there are walls in York. York has 22 combat strength. It's a lot to deal with. So, I think we'll be able to, like, fend off any attack they send out pretty well. Yeah, we got to go for that granary at this point. We've been, like, waiting way too long on that granary. And we can't wait that much longer. Okay, we're picking up nice growth, nice production. I really, really appreciate that for York. Let's go ahead and... Okay, here's what I'm actually going to do. Well, it's not going to happen this turn. All right, guys, this has been a very... well, I don't know. You may not have considered it exciting. I consider it pretty exciting. We have... you know, I feel like we're finally getting our feet under us. We did decide to go ahead and settle that extra city, which I'm feeling really relieved about, frankly. We were able to make the trades that we needed to make and get... yeah, we were able to get a little bit of extra happiness for the Empire, do a little bit of extra growth. We have one of our cargo ships on the way for an internal trade route. We are waiting on a library in Hastings. I know that we pushed back our national college a bit to settle a 4th city, but I think ultimately it was worth it. You know, so we'll be able to get our science game caught up, you know, in place a little bit. We'll get it rolling. We'll get caught up with the rest of the world a little bit. And we're going to continue to fortify York. I think we've done a decent job so far. We have composite bowmen that we're building up in York. We're making decent income. And look, every comp bow that we plant in York or anywhere in the Empire is one that we can eventually upgrade to a longbowman. And once we get that's the thing. It's a waiting game. Once we get longbowmen, like multiple longbowmen up in York, we get some naval units out. Guys, it's game over. Like Poland is not going to be able to attack us unless they're teched like way past us. So I think we're in a pretty good defensive situation to protect England, the rest of the English Empire. You know, in the meantime, like as long as we can deal with Riga, who's still not allied with anybody, then we're pretty safe. Like we're a coastal civ. Rome could launch an attack, but they're not seeming too scary across the bay. Like literally, other civs can't get through here. So like, there's not really many civs who can even like access our empire at all. So like we're going to be able to use that to our advantage. We're going to go through a great growth period in the next video. We're going to, like I said, like get internal trade routes up. I might even get a 3rd like cargo ship out. I might even have Nottingham build a 3rd cargo ship that can be sent to London, from London back to Nottingham. And then from there, guys, the growth is going to explode. We're going to have like a big, powerful empire. We're going to get our Colosseums up and get Circus Maximus built, and like the happiness is going to keep flowing. It's going to be fantastic. Anyway, I am going to leave it there. I really, really appreciate all of you. This was a great 4th video. I think I'm feeling better at the end of this video than I was at the end of the last one. And I think things are going to keep getting better for England. But anyway, I really appreciate all of your time, and I cannot wait to catch you in video 5. Take it easy in the meantime. I'm Big Tuna, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.